What's going on, guys? It's Adam P. Welcome back to more Newcastle United content out here in Asia. Match day against the K-League team. I did not feel like I would be seeing a 10-foot shirt of Bruno outside the stadium, but here we are. Of course, after this, one final game of the Asia Tour, taking on Tottenham. Of course, South Korea is the hometown country of SEUNG-SOO, so I'm intrigued. I'm excited to see how good the support's going to be for that game. I reckon it's just going to be through the roof. As for today, Newcastle playing under insane temperatures. It was 37 degrees yesterday. You can probably physically see the sweat that's dripping off my head. I'm just standing here recording the video. I was actually sent a notification today on my phone, a nationwide notification warning everyone not to exercise during the day. Do not go outside and exercise was the warning. Mental. And you can understand why, because it is hot. Now, if you guys are new around here, make sure to get down there, hit that subscribe button. Of course, plenty of videos planned out in Asia. Still got one more match to go and a lot of travel videos and bits and bobs that are going to be uploaded within the next few days. And of course, back home with the transfer news, I'm expecting to make a second video today about that. Aaron Ramsdale is starting up his medical, so that's going to be a big one. Make sure you stay tuned and stay updated. But let's have a look around. Let's see what's going on. And let's just get some water because I'm absolutely needing it right now.
My name's Ian McDonald.
Ian, tell me a bit about yourself. So, where are you from?
Well, I live in Canada. I'm originally born in Glasgow to a Scottish dad and a Geordie mum. So I spent some time in Lausanne. I went to the Bubble. If anybody knows where the Bubble is.
I can't believe it. I mean, this is quite a background. So born in Glasgow, lived in Wallsend, so that's my hometown, to let you know. So
Yeah.
lived in Wallsend, now moved out to Canada. I mean, that's quite an experience, isn't it? And of course, you're here now watching Newcastle players. How's it you been?
Yeah, it's in Canada we get all the all the games on Fubo. Stupid name for a channel, but watch all the games. But nothing like catching up on a preseason tour in Korea and wherever they may be. I'll come see them.
That is amazing, by the way. That's the first time ever I want to admit I have met a Canadian Wallsend mentor. It is a privilege. Thank you so much. 1 hour until kickoff, and this is how the Newcastle United merchandise store is looking. I can't see any shirts. They have all sold out. So let's just look inside now and see what they've actually got left. I've never seen a more bare merchandise store in my life. There's a few hats, and that is it. Everything else is sold out, which is just mental from us. Of course, we have our away shirt kit launch in 2 days as well, so just seeing how the club's done out here, it's impressive.
Yeah, my name is Juan Lee, and I was born in Korea. I've been a Newcastle fan for like 9 years now. I just love Newcastle. You know, been in Newcastle once, and trying to go a lot of Newcastle games.
So, how many games have you been in Newcastle? Is this one of your first ones?
Well, yeah, no, I went to Newcastle game in last December, Boxing game.
Yeah.
That was last year, and then I went to like a couple of games more. This is my first game, and this is my first the first game watching Newcastle in Korea.
Yeah.
Like fourth game watching Newcastle.
Now I'll ask you the question: how does it feel seeing Newcastle in Korea?
It feels unbelievable. You know, like I really couldn't imagine, you know, seeing Newcastle in Korea, and finally, I never really thought of, you know, Newcastle coming to Korea, but at last, you know, it's not many years, but you know, still I've been Newcastle fan for 9 years, and then seeing Newcastle in Korea at last, just feels so amazing. You can't wait to watch them.
My name is Jae-Young, and I've been playing for Newcastle for around 10 years. And I live here in Suwon, and this is my supporting team in Korea, home field, with Suwon Samsung home field, and it's great to see Newcastle here. It's the first time Newcastle United coming to Korea.
Yeah.
So obviously, it's my first time, and I never expected it. Yeah.
How does that feel like? It must feel amazing.
I'm just surprised that I didn't know there were so many Newcastle fans in Korea here, and seeing them around here is really fascinating. I never expected it. Yeah.
see us all mental tops down here. I swear down, I've seen a Michael Owen Newcastle top before. I'm going to show it on camera, but I've definitely seen a Michael Owen one. Bruno seems to be the odds-on favourite. I've seen so many Brunos. This is the Newcastle United away for the game today, and you just see the amount of Bruno G's, Joe Lintons, a few Isaks in there. There's all sorts of shirts, and I can't believe some of what to be honest. I'm going to go find some mental shirts. Try some stadium food. It was £4 for fish and chips back in Singapore, and to be fair, although portion size was small, the food was half decent now. Bucket of chicken in South Korea, mayo sauce. There's somehow 1,300 calories in this thing, so we're going to try it out. I've got no idea if this is going to be any good. I've got to sit down and do this all in one shot. Tell you what, it's half decent now. See all the supporters waving over here there on the video now. So to show you some of the shirts down here, look. Michael, I can't believe we are seeing Michael on shirts here. Tiote, Shiva, and so many different fans and different clubs. I expect to see a lot of Suns tonight, but there's Madrid down there, got Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester United all around us. It is so different, the culture in football, and even in Korea as well. I reckon the supporters are probably support multiple Premier League clubs, which is just absolutely unheard of back home. Look at the light ups coming out now. I have never ever been more confused in my life. So the girls in the middle now are kicking the balls over. I don't know if it's the closest ball to the team or what. It's been coming all game long. Newcastle really struggling with the temperature. What are they doing? Oh no, I can't believe the celebration is doing that. Wow. The guy set on them doing a celebration like that on the friendly. That's going to tick Newcastle off a little bit. Final chance of the half for Newcastle. Haven't created an awful lot in the game, to be truthful. But will we do something now? And that will be no. Half-time in K-League Team 1, Newcastle 0. You can tell the players are struggling with the conditions. 31 degrees, 7% humidity, and it's dark here. It's tough. It is tough. I'm sweating just sitting here. Watching performance, you can just tell Newcastle are feeling it. Passes all over the place, shots all over the place. You can just tell that he just gets to the players. Second half, I like to see like Joe Willock, Bruno come on. Hopefully, Newcastle have a bit more bite. I think want to see more in the second half. But so far, you can understand how the team is struggling. It's a lot. There's a lot to deal with today. Certainly better than the hard-time birthday messages from James's Park. I have no idea what this is. Is this K-pop? I don't know, but yeah, there's quite a spectacle to watch, to be fair. I'm gonna go back and sit down for the second half. I had to get a photograph of the Michael Owen shit, but I still can't believe it. I think it's hilarious, but they're gonna sit back down now, hoping Newcastle with the subs on can give a bit more. I want to see some goals as well, so let's try and get it going. Hopefully, we'll see a bit more of a better one. That's more like get the crowd going. Decent shot there, goalkeeper's done well. That's what we want. Get the crowd alive, the team will come into it. The shoes are awful. They are certainly invited into the Newcastle culture. If you love the blue shoes up, if you love the blue shoes up, if you love the blue shoes up, if you
why Newcastle signed him. He's going to be a big deal out this week. 10 just over 27,000. Decent, I think, considering this isn't the Tottenham game. Can't believe our luck this summer. Joe Willock came off the pitch with a serious injury today. We've lost 1-0 in the end. The scoreline I'm not too fussed about. Again, it's hot. Players are struggling under the climate. I'm not fully fussed about the final scoreline, but it looks like Joe Willock's broke his ankle. Now, that's a serious injury. It looks like a potential season ender before the season's even started. And we just saw Sean Lundstad 2 weeks ago. On top of that, Isak stuff, but that came out a few weeks ago. I reckon we would have kept Lundstad as well. I think they saw Lundstad, and then when the Isak stuff came out, it's kind of like bad timing. I think if that came out a month earlier, I reckon Lundstad would still be here. It's a nightmare. It's a horrific injury. Joe Willock, we already know, is playing injury prone player, and that's a horrific one. That's a real bad injury. I don't see him playing anytime soon. Yeah, it's just been a bit of a disaster this tour. We've lost all 3 games so far. Performance-wise, I thought second half is decent today. I thought Newcastle had a good go. SEUNG-SOO, by far the best player today. You can tell he's playing for a shirt next season. You can tell he's playing up to the Korean crowd. I thought he had a top performance today. Game on, looked exciting. Actually put a bit of life in the crowd because it was a real flat game where Newcastle just struggled on the climate, and of course the K-League team were just able to pick Newcastle off in the first time. It was just a bit of a match where Newcastle just didn't create much. Going on a few shots that weren't good. I think the shoot all around was poor. I think the passing was a bit all over the place. And again, you can just tell that is a team that was struggling on the climate. Anyhow, to be fair, had them on for basically the entire 90 minutes. He had young players on the bench, just tested the squad and pushed him through. A big opportunity for them. Just wasn't quite enough, I felt like. Wasn't terrible, it wasn't great either. Joe Willock injuries, I think has ticked me off though. That's a horrific one. Hope he gets well soon, but that looks like a serious ankle problem.